Shabbos zegt de meisjes dat met melden van mijn bezig is, maar het was wel waarschijnlijk wel iets terug. Anders was ik altijd voor slim, als hij is en voor slim, maar ik wilde voor slim. Niet meer als leven, maar dat ga je ben, Efraim, Yehuda. Santa Kasher, by say in the Mishnah Melech, didn't notice before. Last night I saw Mishnah Melech. The Mishnah Melech has in Umfang, it's a brisker Kasher. Ich frage du, in Umfang Hilchas Trumas, the capital from the Rambam, in Trumas, he doesn't bring table. Yesh b'chal ches mitzvahs, hine harav baal lechem Mishnah, b'peik yutes Milchas Sanhedrin, Toma Rabbeinu. Brengt the lechem Mishnah Melech, brings the Kasher from the lechem Mishnah. Toma, wundert sich auf der Rabbeinu, auf den Rambam, Loma lo imone kan halav, sho lo yisachalis kodshe b'nei Yisrael, shu azor lechem min ha-tevel. Doesn't bring it here, not in Truma, not in Maisa. But here, Rabbeinu lav zeh, b'tchilas hilchus macholas asuris. And macholas asuris bring this yo, kishon beisai. Shon beisai. So he's asking why the Rambam doesn't say it here. Hilchus Truma, that's buying in Hilchus Truma. What's buying this episode in Hilchus macholas asuris?
Why? With basis by macholas asuris. Why?
No, it means exactly, but why isn't that here? What's doing in macholas asuris? What's in macholas asuris?
The Mishnah?
Huh?
What do you just bring from the book? Who you calling from? Who you bring from?
The Mishnah Melech.
Mishnah.
This is Mishnah Melech. Because Mishnah fragt the Kasha. It's not just him. It's because Mishnah also. So Kenzai Pshat Rabbeisai is like this. In Tevel, we do the Choy Tzvei Dinim in Tevel. That's what I mean. It's two Dinim in Tevel. The Rambam writes in Sefer HaMitzvahs, Mitzvah Kuf Nun Gimel, Hu Shizane Me'achol Tevel, Hu Adover Shlo Nit Mimene Truma Umaises. That's the Tevel from Trumas and Maises. There's other things also, right? There's Maiser Rishon, Maiser Sheni, Maiser Onis, the ganze Zettel. Why does he say over here Truma and Maises in the beginning? And he brings the Lav, Lo Yichalos Kodesh B'nei Yisrael Shirim El Hashem, Oiva Lav Zeh She'ochel Tevel Chai Misiv Dei Shemayim, Lo Yichalu, Truma Kodesh B'nei Yisrael, Lo Yichalu, Lo Yisamusu, Loshin Goma B'Sanhedrin, M'nayin Lo Yichel Tevel She'hu B'Misiv Shenem, Lo Yichalos Kodesh B'nei Yisrael Shirim El Hashem, V'asidim Litrim HaKosim Medaber. Chilul, more lines out, Mitruma. What's the Oimel? B'asidim Litroin, Kilo Yoimel, Lo Yischalu, Eskochim, Shem Asidim, Loharim, Men. In other words, you can take out the Truma Maises from here, so Yad, Tomash, and Shessen, but Lik Do, in the mining, in the table, Lik Trumas and Maises. Asher Yerimu, Beloshin Osit. So that's Truma Maises. And Truma Maises, Amastos, is Misiv De Shemayim. What's with the other Zachen? What about Maiseroni? So he says here later, Matam Elohim Leisuch Lecha B'Shirecha, L'Han Elohim V'Ocha B'Shirecha V'Seveyu, Malhan Maiseroni, Afkan Maiseroni. V'Mrachon Leisuch Lecha, the Lav, not all, Avazeh Kula Lamalkas, Ulam, Avoy Misa, Eina Ela B'Trum Gedoyla B'Trumas Maises. Cholik, the Tebel, B'Trum Gedoyla B'Trumas Maises. If you didn't take out the Trum Gedoyla B'Trumas Maises, the Damas is the Allah, is Misa De Shemayim. Masha Enkein, the other Afroshitz is no alav. Nishtok and Misa B'Dei Shemayim. V'Mizbav Zeh Kula Shemoy She'ochel Tevel Koydim Shiurim Mena Trum Gedoyla Trumas Maiser Chayiv Misa V'Azerosei Memor L'Chalas Kodesh B'Nei Yisrael. So Umi She'ochel Tevel Achar Tos Atruma Koydim Atzos Kol HaMaises Chayiv Malkus V'Azerosei Leisuch Lecha B'Shirecha Maises Digontra Shmoy Shem. Is linked in the Tevel. Two types of Tevel. There's a Tevel from Vod Trumas and Maises. Those are the Misa Dei Shemayim, and then there's a Tevel with an andere Maises in Shokin the Misa Dei Shemayim. So it's the Menish Vi Lav. If you eat the table, you took off the truma gedola, you took off the maise, you didn't take off the maise sheni, it's only a lab. Stock and misadei shemayim. Yeah, it's the noch Rambam. In Hilchos Maise Peg V Haloch Aleph and base. And a table nikva the Maise min atoyre atshichisenu the base. The table is not nikva atshichisenu the base. What does it mean nikva? What does it mean the table nikva the Maise? Atshichisenu the base. So we made this dik in the Gemara. The Gemara says in Bab Metzia. Pei Zayin and Pei Zabiana Belishne. Ena tevel mischaye b'maise achi yire pnei abayis. Mashma den adoba acha kavei oise klal has to be yires pnei abayis. Straight to Gemara v'yika oyer melech b'Shabbos b'Truma. The 6 things really, not only yires abayis though. Oyer melech Shabbos Truma Mekach. Mina toyer koma. The shalo koma madrabon. But the Lashon Gemara is the Lashon Rabbiana Ena Tevel Mischai B'Maisa. What says Ena Tevel Mischai B'Maisa? It's not Tevel, which is Tevel. Amasto Sidoch Yuvim from Misdei Shemaim or Sidoch Amalkus. But when is the Tevel Mechuyev B'Maisa? That's the only Kaviyas. Vaisa is that there is a Shem Tevel even before he's Pnei Vaisa. Those Vaisa is. It wasn't the Shrekai. The Shrekai is like Rambam says in the Lacha Beis Yirali Shein Loikim Min HaTorah Al Achilas HaTevel. There is a table. Achi yikva between sosel the base. It's a sham table. It does. The malchus in ishto achi yikva between sosel the base. Yirli. So fragt. Mashibana b'ni Yashmur. Avol nikva b'shisha dvarim shemnina ain't loikin alayam because these are only the rabbanon. The shisha dvarim. Fragt of them the Kesef Mishnah. Yirli shein loikin min ha'torah. Mavui the sivat ha'kodesh min havayis. What says Yirali? What's the Rama Yirali? It's the Chapashat. In time, the Kesef Mishnah, Lama Tola Hadova B'Yirali. Kivin Shu Pashat B'Yishalmi. But those things are only b'Darabbanan. What's the Rama Yirali? So he wants to be Mechalik Mishnah. There's certain things that are in the 6 things that are not the Rabbanan. They're Mechalik Zayin. Obviously, Ken Zayin. Remember. Because it's push the Zachal. The Rambam is saying like this: Yirali shein loikim ha'torah achilas hatevel. Achi yikova because sosel the beisoy v'bal tzat Hashem tevel from before. Right away, it's a tevel. Tevel is when the Mesoinis Hamaisis. It's a very tevel. You don't need the Riyas Pnei Abayis can sign for the Malchus. But Hashem tevel from before. You're not mechuyev to take off the Maises until Riyas Pnei Abayis. About tevel idus v'bal tzat Hashem tevel from before. So you can't say about the Malchus, but lichtach in the Malchus, in the table, lichtach all trumas and maises. Lichtach. So you bounce lichtach in trumas and maises, glad the Rambam can't say there would be Malchus stuck of them. Doesn't have to have the Rizpnei bias to get the chiyuv of Malchus. So the bounce do two different tables. The table was before Rizpnei bias. And have after Rizpnei bias. And when it's called the chiyuv of Malchus, but then the Rambam, this is Yirali, after the Kviyas, about the Shishas one only the Rabbanon, that's not the Yirali. The Yirali is the Ben of the Malchus, can't say the Malchus the door right away. When it's Hashem Tavel, it's Hashem Tavel before the Rizpnei bias. And that was again Zayin, can Zayin, there would be a din from Malchus Eichel, the Rambam, Yirali, it only happens with the Rizpnei bias. When you have a chiyuv to take off the maises, that's the same time when you have this halacha. So can Zayin, we've also done two dinim from tables. So a din from table which you have right away before risk pay bias. That could be taka that belongs to Machal Sasuris. That's Machal Sasuris. In Baltin Shloka Chiv that to take off the trumas and maize until kviz pay bias. You don't have the chiv to take the aroma. To be mafish it, so that belongs to Machal Sasuris. But the Rambam like that nilchus Machal Sasuris. Well, so the din from Machal Sasuris. That's not a din from trumas and maize. And this the father Rambam with his dog geliked in Machal Sasuris, and he didn't put it in the law from trumas and maize. Okay. I just wanted to say that. Now, this is like it could be Pshat. Shkoyach for the findings for me. I'm looking around with it. We learned the Mishnah. The Mishnah says in the 4th Perek, Mishnah Tes, Santa Rambam. What? It's in B'chayis. Oh, it's in B'chayis. We had the Gemara. The Gemara brought this Mishnah? I thought it was here. Okay, it's a good Bekish. We not the Gemara. We the Gemara. The Mishnah says like this. So he says like this: Chashid liyos moichet truma l'shem chulin, ein loichim mena afilu mayim melach. Div Reb Yehuda. Shimon Omer kol sheyesh bo zikas trumas emaises, ein loichim mimenu. Whatever has a zikas from trumas emaises, ein loichim mimenu. What's a zikas? What does it mean zika? What's type of zika? We had the Gemara. Just don't remember exactly the 4th page. Someone's got the Gemara. Yishalmi Begdus. So dort steht du in the Mishnah that in the Trume, in the table liegt doch alle Trumas Emaises. Alle Trumas Emaises liegt doch dort. See, Bas liegt doch dort, there's a Zika in the Zach, that's why it's a table. But that doesn't make it into a dinam from Trumas Emaises. The lab is taka machos dik lab. Al the Rambam. That's why he puts it in machos asud. Why? Because not a chiyuv, you have to take it off. You don't have the chiyuv to take off the Trumas Emaises until you have the kviz of the Riz Pnei Habayis. Then you have the chiyuv to take it off. Demos vets a dinam from Zroim, what they did from Trumas and Maises. But right now you have right away a Zika. The Zika, look. Okay. Suya, Rabbi say. Yeah, we learned Suya. So we learned the Mishnah. We'll begin the Mishnah. The kids of the Mishnah says in Memal from the Beis. Look the Mishnah. Halakach Sada Yerek Besuya im Achaloi Boy Lenois Hamesis Chayiv. He buys a Sada Yerek. Sada Yerek is a soda with the yerek. He's buying the kaka with the yerek, with the yerokas. Besuya. He bought it before it was ripe for the chiyuv of maises, and now it's in gadol b'shus yisrael. It's chayiv now to maises because it's gadol b'shus yisrael. Oba faket. Imishuboy le'nois hamaises. He purchased it after it was already b'nois hamaises. This says that it grew in the shus hakum, and it was a suya. It's potter b'lekei chadaka. This spot. So what's the chiluk Rabbi said? What's the nafkamina? Monashach. Well, this was the kasha we asked on Friday. If this was in the suya, and suya the din as was, it's not chayiv. It's only midrabanon. Suya is only chayiv midrabanon, and it's only so. What's the nafkamina when you purchased it? It's spotted. It's spotted. If you saw goes and buys in Borough Park, he buys a piece of kaka. It's waxed. But it's good. Some ice is spotted. It's not a mokum chiyuv. It's not a mokum chiyuv. The fact now that it grew b'shus yisrael was an afkamina. Nice, so it's spotted. Was the nafkamina? You do not wissen an Rambam, but understand this pshat of wissen an Rambam. Go ahead and wissen a Safri. The Safri steht da so in end of Parshas Ekev. Im time of name Kibish David Aram Naraim Ram Tzoyv. This is Suya. Why did Kibish Aram Naraim Ram Tzoyv? They mitzvahs nehagashon. The mitzvah is not noigdon. What's this? David Kibish Gvein. Omru David Ose Shaloi Ketoyre. David did Shaloi Ketoyre. Atoyre Omer Mishitich Mishul La'aretz Tiyo Rishoyim Lichbosh Chutz La'aretz. The Torah says, look this free. That when you kovish Eretz Yisrael, then you have the right to be kovish other arotzes. Who lo yosekein al chazu b'kibish aram naraim aram tzayve v'sayivusi sho yisam Yerushalayim lo yidish omalai kadosh baruch Hu. Look in the Ebrish to Moshe Rabbeinu. Samol lepalten and shulcha lo yirashta next to your palace. This says the Eretz Yisrael, the Eretz Yisrael proper. You want kovish. Eichat chayzim mechavish aram naraim aram tzayve. You did it like a seder. That what once you become Yisrael, then you have the right to go and become the other arotzes. Harei shekibish b'chutz la'aretz, elamai satadim b'chutz la'aretz. Sure. U'menayim shekineg the b'yam hariyim shalem. This is not how we saw this before. Okay, but Akaporim according to the Sifri, steht do as Moshe Rabbeinu geton shaloi kohagen. But the Eibush told them, don't do it until you koy b'shetz. So anish is nish. David HaMelech. I'm sorry, David HaMelech. Yeah, sure. It's left. How does the Rambam paskin? We paskin the Rambam. The Rambam is like Eretz Yisrael. This is in Trumas Perik Aleph Halacha Beis. Eretz Yisrael Amur B'Chol Mokum Hu HaRotzeh Shekoy B'Shoyis Melech Yisrael Oy Shofet Oy Novi Midas Roiv Yisrael. Melech on the Shofet. He's a Melech Yisrael, but you can't do it. Rav Das of Roiv Yisrael. I don't know what that means exactly. Who Anikra Kibish Rab. He has to take a census. The ganze Klai Yisrael. Where is it made? אבל יוכם יסול המשפחה יושבת, שהולכו וכובשו לעצמם מקום אפילו הארץ שנית לאברהם, even in places where it's already given once Avraham Avinu, but Yeshua wasn't covered, any nikah Yisrael, kidei shinhagu boy kol hamitzvos, ובני זה חלק ישוע בסדינו, כל ארץ ישראל, לשבותם אף פי שלא נבשו, כדי שלא תהיה כיבוש יוחד, כשיעלה כל שבט ושבט, יש בחלקו, איסס דמוס הכיבוש העם. Shine, I like it. Now look to the SSI. Halacha Gimel. Harotze shekibush David. These places, this is Haram Soiva, this is Suya. Chelik le'eretz Canaan, Kigoin, Haram Naraim, Haram Soiva, Achlav. I don't know what Achlav is exactly. Kiyoytze behem. Afa pishi melech Yisrael, David HaMelech, ben HaMelech Yisrael. But pi Bezna Godel hu oise, and he did it according to the Bezna Godel. Is eine Eretz Yisrael l'chol davar. Sotnish kan dir from Eretz Yisrael l'chol davar. V'loi kechutz la'aretz l'chol davar. Kigoin Babel u'Mitzrayim. Sotnish kan dir from Eretz Yisrael. And it doesn't have a din of chutz la'aretz. As yotzu miklal chutz la'aretz. V'lyoyse k'Eretz Yisrael lo yagil. Must make this. U'mitnei ma yodu mimalus Eretz Yisrael. U'mitnei shekivish oisim koidim she'yishbush kol Eretz Yisrael. He was koivish these places that David HaMelech was koivish with the shus of the Bezdin. He did it before he finished the kibbush of Eretz Yisrael. El Nisha boy mishiva amim, Siviv Gelon Hashem amim, Vil Tov Keres Kenan. That's why. So maybe Harei kibshu kula Eretz Yisrael l'chol davar v'ratzah shkibush David hein hanikroin suya. These places we were talking about, that is called suya. So maybe Zet Melachdo that the Rambam was saying that the suya, there are certain places that are different Eretz Yisrael, and certain places not. Not the pshat the suya is the Rabbanon. This is not some of the Rabbanon. So the plot was midraisa. But David HaMelech was kovish it, and was kovish b'shus from the ganzis b'shus from the Bezdin HaGodel. But then it doesn't say that David HaMelech finished like Kohen. Just said David did it before he was finishing the kibbush of Eretz Yisrael. So Mele Otis Nishkan Din fin Eretz Yisrael in Gansen. Some certain dinim has dinim fin Eretz Yisrael, and certain dinim is not Eretz Yisrael. So what's made this? So the Rambam writes in Demai. Look, the Rambam in Demai is a Perig Vov. Look, the Rambam is a Amoichem Peris Besuya, Omar Mishalais Yisrael. This is okay, but he's giving you a Yisoid. What is Suya? Look, the Rambam in the Pirish of Mishnah says, who he, Ahoretz Ashenich B'Shem Nischalko B'Malchus David, Ve'einu K'mo Eretz Yisrael, V'loi K'mo Chutz La'aretz. Nish Eretz Yisrael, Nish Eretz Chutz La'aretz. Nachamos. Nish K'eder Rabbanos. Something in the middle. Who K'Eretz Yisrael B'Miktzes Adinim, V'K'mo Chutz La'aretz B'Inyonim Acherim. Begeit to certain dinim it's Eretz Yisrael Mamish. It's other dinim it's Eretz Amim. What is by Zeb Mekoyim is Mishnah. There's different places in Gan Shas. But Ike Asleinu, so tells us, Ike, which you have to know is like this. Kol Ma Sheyirbishu Harabim, Hu Kumoy Eretz Yisrael B'Chol Adinim, Hi Anika Kibbush Rabim. U'ma Shaloi Nimna Eretz Suya Liyas B'Malus Eretz Yisrael B'Chol Inyan, Hu Ma Shomer B'Nei She'enoi Muter Lilochem Al Eretz Mikol HaRotzes. There was no permission given to go outside Eretz Yisrael because of Erotzes, even the Melech Yisrael, even B'Shus HaBezdin, Achit Hei Nirbishu Kol Oretz Asher Govel HaKadosh Baruch Hu B'Lisel B'Toyre. Who Eretz Canaan B'Lisel? Kasher Kibbush David HaRotzes Hahem. Now David went before the end of Kibbush of Eretz Yisrael. Who Aram Narahim B'Zuloso Ram Soiva and Achlav B'Telem She'yishlam Kibbush Oretz HaMugbolos. Before he finished the kibbush of Eretz Yisrael proper, he Yevusi Hayi Yishalayim. Yevusi was still in Yishalayim, so it wasn't finished. Lefikach lehoisa malis haaretz hahem asher kibbush kumoy malis Eretz Yisrael. Doesn't have the din of Eretz Yisrael in Gansen. Chein hamishim toima b'nei ma kibbush David ram tzeiva. Oh, this is the lashon of the Sefri. Why did David do it for? It's not malis Eretz Yisrael. Why did David jump the gun, so to speak? They mitzvahs and the hagesham. Yoimi David also Shaloi Kahagen. This lashon doesn't say, but as I looked at Shaloi Kahagen, the Ram doesn't say Shaloi Kahagen, but Al Kapon David did it preemptively. Looked at Sefri Hazoy. Ila Rotzes Rotzalem Suya Ein Chayav Boy Ma'aser Ella. Oh, no, this is what I want to put. So he's looked at Hazoy. The Chiyuv of Trumas and Ma'aser in Suya Ein Chayav Boy Ma'aser Ella Mi Shekona Shom Kaka V'Hi Chayav Lohoitzi Ma'aser Mima Shohoitzi Hasoda. Amisha kona Paris mi Paris suya. Somebody just buys the Paris. He didn't buy the karka. Now you go in Eretz Yisrael, you buy Paris in Eretz Yisrael, it's gewachsen in Eretz Yisrael, it's chayv trumas hamaises. The fact that you don't own the karka, that's mein gunish. You bought the Paris, this is tablet, and then if you buy from an Arab ain't keen like him to take it out of trumas hamaises, and that's keen to mafkir zayin, so maybe it's chayv trumas hamaises. But in suya is nicht azor. Suya, in order to be chayv trumas hamaises, it has to be the kinyan. It belongs to the Yid, the Karka has to belong to the Yid. El Misha Kona Shem Karka, V'yechayiv Lo Yitzim Ma'is, Mima, Shoytzi Asoda, Av Misha Kona Peres, Mi Peres Suya, Ein Yechayiv Lo Yitzi Demai, V'ein Kach B'Peres Eretz Yisrael, El Kol Misha Yakne Behem Dova, Be'ezim Welcome Sheyir, Yase Demai. There's no dinim from Demai in Suya, that's only in Eretz Yisrael, Kashish Bayis. So it's Tzvei dinim, Tzvei Chalukim, which he brings over here. One din is, in Eretz Yisrael, you don't have to have the Karka in order to be Chayiv Trumas Hamaises. If you have the Peres, and pays the table, is the Misa de Shemai, and so on and so forth. And the zweite din is that in Suya, if you buy the karka, demus is in Trumas and Maises, it's very nice. That's the other ice. Jetzt kann man verstehen, hier ist die Mishnah. Was steht in der Mishnah? Also, okay, so the Yerek Besuya, he buys the so the Yerek Besuya. He actually buys Maises, and he bought the karka, so now the karka belongs to him. And even though it's suya, and suya is not b'chuyev b'mitzvahs, but when you buy the kaki and suya, you are b'chuyev b'mitzvahs. So maybe you bought it before the ones hamaises, and it grows now in the shuk. It's as if it grew in Eretz Yisrael. And then we'll see a chayiv in trumas hamaises. But mishuboy l'nois hamaises, it was already ripe, and it came already the chayiv of the trumas hamaises. Even though now he's buying the kaki later, but the chayiv of the trumas hamaises is already nifta. When it comes to ones hamaises, it was b'shusa goy, it wasn't b'shusa Yisrael. Maybe it is but. Hoyo sagt der Mafulde, im actually boil the noise hamaises chayiv. Hoyo b'shash boil the chiv hamaises b'shusay Yisrael and what does it mean b'shusay Yisrael? Because he bought the karka and Suya has a din that without the karka otch chiv b'trumas hamaises. Aval give chiyusim b'shus goy is beturin. The dov is also like a kibbush yochid v'lo ishmei kibbush. If it was what the chiv comes, it was in the shus of the goy, even though there was a kibbush of David HaMelech, but it says in the kibbush yochid it's otch ishmei kibbush. Why? Because it was before the kibbush of the Gan Eretz Yisrael. So that's the pshat here, the Chay in the Mishnah. Just lamazen the minute here, lamazen umfang gechotchik the Pnei Moshe. Skip the Pnei Moshe. Kach so the Yeh Besuya, min harotz is kibbush David, who's kadel peg vov the Demai, become mekoimish, if mixes also is the Eretz Yisrael. Who mixes chutzor is nachamol, certain din has, certain din doesn't have. Here's a din that has to have dafke karka. And here in Trumas and Maises, b'shvi is also is the Eretz Yisrael. So it's your idea in Israel, and it's chayim is set to him from Trumas and Ma'aser. But how come with the Vrayim? So he's not learning like this. He's learning his no midrabon ganzen. Ulefikach nokat kan sodi yerek. Lashmeini shakal hu besuya kisodi yerek. Shein chayim Ma'aser with the Vrayim. The dinner of Yerok is only midrabanon. V'im koine sodi besuya me'Yisrael lo'ilam is chayim Ma'aser. Nonetheless, if he bought it from a Yisrael, it's chayv b'maises. K'moed the time b'sayv chala koine b'suya koine b'vad b'Yerushalayim. El sheb'suya achiyim edevreimu. V'chamayne shekoine minagoy b'suya. So though Vaysto is from the Pnei Moshe, not going like the Rambam. The Rambam is mashma here clear that if you buy a suya with the oretz, putz the kanan, after yishmel chisol, it's not the choldova, but whatever is chayv is your chayv midraisa. But Pnei Moshe holds also no the rabbanon. Okay, then right. I get the Chodesh Shabbos.